Congratulations, you have your wicked problem. And when it's good, you have, you know, the unique expertises of your team members and the shared ambitions of your team. So you know everybody in your team is going the right direction. Important as teacher that you check the wicked problem of the team or of the students. Um, if it's really complex and a wicked problem, it has to be complex. Not all the information is clear. Different types of stakeholders with different expectations, and the root cause of the problem is not known. And if it's correct, every wicked problem starts with the question how. In this second lesson, we start the introduction of human-centered design, and we start with a short movie. I will show it to you, and afterwards we go further.
Human-centered design is a creative approach to problem solving, one that starts with people and ends with innovative solutions tailored to meet their needs. When you understand the people you're trying to reach and then design from their perspective, not only will you arrive at unexpected answers, but you'll come up with ideas that they'll embrace. Human-centered design is both how you think and what you do with it. It's a process that consists of 3 phases: inspiration, ideation, and implementation. The inspiration phase is about learning on the fly, opening yourself up to creative possibilities, and trusting that as long as you remain grounded in the desires of the people you're designing for, your ideas will evolve into the right solution. In the ideation phase, you come up with lots of ideas. Some too crazy to work, some too crazy not to try, and you'll refine them, tossing out the bad and improving the good. Making things helps you learn, grow, and test your ideas. Building a simple prototype gets your idea tangible and gives you something to put right back into the hands of the folks you're designing for. Without their input, you won't know if your solution is on target or how to evolve your idea. Keep iterating, testing, and integrating feedback until you've got everything just right. During the implementation phase, you'll build partnerships, shore up your business model, and get your idea out into the world, which was always the goal in the first place. Anyone can practice human-centered design, and everyone benefits, because it gets us all to solutions that are adopted and embraced.
As you saw in the movie, the human-centered design is from different steps. Human-centered design is a creative approach to solve complicated problems. Complicated problems are the wicked problems you already have. And this picture gives you the information about the combination of a good design, and it has to be technological, feasible, economically, and humanly desirable. That means that the design has to be profitable. Make sure that you have enough information about the costs and the future revenues. And the design or solution of your problem has to be technical feasible. It's important that you be creative, but not too creative, because you have to make your design possible. But most important is the human desire. Try to understand the need of your target group. Don't create a solution for which nobody wants. For example, be aware that you don't design the things right. It's important to design right, but it's also important that you design the right thing. The right thing is what human or what your customer desires. If you're creating a good your problem, it's important that you have enough information and you do good research, and with more information you are able to create and find more possible solutions for your problem, of your wicked problem. You will not come up with new creative solutions if you have limited knowledge or limited information about the problem. So you have to be structured in your research, and research will be followed in the lesson 3. Human-centered design has already been successful. In a couple of ways. For example, research projects in education with entrepreneurs and also in co-creation programs. In the future, human design thinking will be used more and more because of the need of the solution based on human desire. More thinking about the customer, and that makes a good solution. In human design thinking, it's important to use your network. The network spin, which is developed in previous projects, makes an overview of your network that your team already have. You have a network, you know people, and with this network spin, you give it more information. How does a network spin work? Each team member fills in his or her network. Networking is important to reach people you really know. So you have their telephone number, you have an email address, you know the people in your network spin, you can contact them so they can help you with support of your project or startup with more information or gives connection to other people beyond your network. You start, the first start is informal network. Start with your family, start with your friends, and then start with your professional network. Who do you already know, which can give you more information about finding the problem for your wicked problem. For this project, give the students, we don't do this with train the trainer, but give your students the assignment to make their own network spin. This is a good assignment to have for all the team members enough information who they can reach when they are going to start with the research in the next lesson. During train the trainer, we assume that everybody has a good and reliable network. So you can start with the next lesson, finding the problem by researching.